Didn't even get to bronze.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the DMD, and I'm here with my buddy Andrew once again, who is taking a break from bird adventures.
I'm taking a break from Flunder, much to everyone's relief.
Yeah, and now he's playing Sunavalon.
I'm playing Sunavalon Rikka now, which is just as annoying, but easier to play against.
Yeah, very much so. Very, very much so. But anyway, Andrew, how do you feel about this deck?
Well, I'm brand new at it. I've only had it for like a week or two, which is funny because I've gotten top 4 twice with it.
Oh, well...
But right now, it has weird interactions with tears because you contribute their cards for cost. But outside of that, it kind of loses to hand traps. So I have to figure out how to do that. Like, it's not bad, but it's definitely not the best option. But if you like complex combo decks that require a brain, definitely something you should pick up.
Pog. Well, let's get into that deck profile real quick.
So starting off the plants, there's only one way to actually start these off. It's with the vanilla. It one card combo wins you the game. Simple as that. It doesn't do anything. The one brick. God, drawing this card sucks. It's like drawing driver while you have gammas. It feels so bad. Like, you can do the combo without it, but dang, it hurts so much. Never draw this. And if you do draw it, unfortunate. Next, we have 3 Petal. This is your Rhoda of the deck that isn't actually Rhoda. It's like Rob, except you actually have to activate it. But you add a Rikka from deck to hand, and then you're locked into plants. And during your opponent's end phase, if all the monsters you control are plants, or you have no monsters at all, you just summon this from grave and pop off Scarm style.
You can't even do a Rikka profile without mentioning flu. This man has a problem. Unbelievable.
3 Princess. This has got to be the funniest card ever. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. Why? Just because. And then if it's in grave, you tribute while you have a Rikka, you tribute a plant and shuffle this back into the deck for cost. Monster negate. It's like Ash, so it doesn't destroy, but it negates, which is really funny. And then 1 Primula. I'm thinking about going to 2 because this is the other Glamour target. And drawing it kind of sucks because you can't full value Glamour, but yeah. If you tribute a plant, it's free body on board, so necessary things. And then we've got 2 Snowdrop. This is just the level modulator to get to all the XEs. 4, 6, 8. I'm not running 6s though because the 6s are kind of rough, and the 8's just better. 2 Mudon. This is how you get to Con. So you search Con, and then Con goes you +1. Plus you get to start tributing off your opponent's stuff.
It's really good.
It tributes a plant special itself, so it's almost self-sufficient. Spare 1 Lone Fire. It's just another way to get to the vanilla, or there's a line that you can do to set up the rank 8 Hyperion and Bangalancer, which you need Lone Fire for.
I'm kind of curious as to why just one of those.
Because it's another normal.
Oh, okay.
You can clog your hand with normal summons, which happens occasionally because Petal's a normal summon and the Loki is a normal summon.
Okay, that
so
makes sense.
you don't want to clog your hand with too much normal summons. Like, you can get as many ways to get to Loki is pretty good, but we're already running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 copies of that. So going up to like 8, 9, and 10. 8 and 9 is kind of irrelevant. Hand traps. If I have the 3rd Impermanence, I would be playing Imperm over Veiler and siding the Veilers, but I don't have the 3rd Imperm yet. So I'm playing 3 Veiler and then 3 Crow, because Crow is just a good card.
What else besides the Crow? Are you playing Bell?
I'm not playing Bell, I'm siding Bell.
Siding Bell, okay.
The deck list is a little bit tight.
Understandable.
Well, at least.
How have Veiler and Crow been?
Crow has been amazing. Veiler, not so much.
Yeah.
Just because Veiler's like your opponent's turn. And when you're playing against like Tearlament, which can go on your turn, and like I had to play against Plunder Patrol today, and they all activate on your opponent's on my turn, and I'm like, if I had an Imperm, so yeah, I would definitely play Imperms over these, but I can't find my 3rd one, so as soon as I can find my 3rd one, I'm moving the Veilers to the side. So that's all the monsters. There's a low hand trap count, and a lot of that's because of this card. Con is very stupid. So if you have a Rikka, you can just set a Rikka spell trap from deck to hand, and then once per turn, you basically get to like Monarch Stormforth your opponent. You can just tribute a card to activate a Rikka as if you had it. So like, it doesn't trigger Strikers because it tributes for cost. It doesn't trigger Tears because it tributes for cost. And that's soft ones per turn. So if you have 2 of these in hand and 2 ways to tribute, you go 1, do first tribute effect, play a second one, and do it again.
So it's really, this deck, because of that card, is kind of a lot better going second than...
oh yeah, like you can break boards with this card. It's very funny. Like if your opponent doesn't have a spell trap negate and you have a Mudon and Con in hand, you can just go, okay, I'm about to go +3, because you activate Con, then tribute their guy for Mudon, and then Mudon grabs you another Con, and then you can activate that Con and do it again.
That's kind of funny.
That might not be the best line to do.
But it's funny
but
that
it
you
does
can.
break boards.
And it's funny that you can.
3 Glamour, this is the super good Rhoda of the deck, so it's actually Rhoda if you don't tribute a plant for cost, but if you do tribute a plant for cost, because that's the cool thing with all these spell traps, is they give you the option to also tribute a plant. So if you do tribute a plant for cost, you get to add a Rikka monster and then a plant with the same level but a different name. So, like, you go, like, a lot of the times, if you have Princess in this, you can still do combo. It's just a little bit wonky, because you special Princess and then Glamour with this. Some of my cards, 2 Sewing. This just helps with combo and protects your blinks. 3 Unexpected Die.
Is your full combo.
Gets you to the vanilla. Yeah, it's full combo. And then 3 Galaxy Cyclone, because...
Cosmic Cyclone.
Cosmic Cyclone, not Galaxy. So my buddy Colby told me to run Galaxy Cyclone, and the first week that I played this deck, I played against zombies.
Oh, yeah.
And I just had Cosmics in my deck to out the zombie world.
Oh.
And going down to 1,000 doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters... No, well, no, not even that. The only thing that matters for Jasmine is that you gain life. The fact that your life points are higher rarely, if ever, comes up. And then the generic stuff, 1 Duster, because it is apparently my anime protagonist card.
It truly is.
I don't know how I always draw it.
Unbelievable.
1 for 1 to get you to the Loki, you just need a monster. Called by, because this deck absolutely loses to hand traps, and I don't have room to fit crossouts yet. I'll figure that out. And then 1 Sheet. So Sheet is kind of cool. It's
like an imperm kind of?
It's not quite an imperm. It's neither player can activate that monster's effects. But if you tribute a plant when you activate it, it becomes a Widow Anchor.
Oh.
So you just get to take the... You just get to take it. So this is how this deck beats... it's how it beats Blue. So they go normal Rob, normal Eaglin, and you go Sheet, tribute 1, take the other.
That's kind of funny.
So that's all the main deck. The extra deck, we've got 2 Dryas. I might jump this to 3. But I'm not sure. This is how you start. If they imperm this, you lose. It's very upsetting.
Good to know.
You're welcome. 2 Healer. This is how you trigger Jasmine and get all your life points back and win in time. Doesn't do anything else then. Thrasher doesn't come... I never summoned it. I'm honestly thinking about cutting it. Then 2 Jasmine. Second one's for follow-up. But if you gain life, you get to add... Well, you add a plant, and then it's Lone Fire in the EMZ. 1 Sylvan Link, because I don't know how to pronounce that. I never made this. I don't know.
Danceophone? Dance Peony?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know why this is in here. I'm sure somebody will tell me, but I've never made it. 1 Melios, because you can get to Bengalancer. Speaking of Bengalancer, 2 Bengalancer. This is Compulse, but you take damage. And it brings itself back. And then the XCs, we got 2 Strenna. This is your Graveyard Recursion, and if it's tributed while it has material, you get to summon this, which tributes quick effect speed if you have a plant, or this, which is kind of walking VFD, but not quite.
Yeah, but it does negate one thing.
Yeah, so during your turn, if you activate a spell trap or monster effect, you can attach the same type from your graveyard to it as material, and then during your opponent's turn, when they activate one of the 3, you detach the same type and negate it. It's kind of cool.
Then sideboard.
Sideboard really quickly, because it's all standard. I don't have room to main Dark Ruler, so I side Dark Ruler.
Understandable.
Because we hate it, and Dark Ruler's partner in crime.
Yeah.
And then 3 anti-spell because blowout cards are blowout cards, and blowout cards are kind of good. I'm siding 3 Bell because I don't have room in my main. I'm not sure about this, but it works occasionally.
I think Crow is a little bit better than Bell, honestly.
Crow, that's why I'm maining Crow. 2 Imperms. If I have the 3rd one, I'll switch it out immediately because I refuse to play 2 Imperm, 1 Veiler because I think that sucks.
I think it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It feels weird.
And then because I don't have the 3rd Imperm, I needed a 15th card, and nobody expects Regeki.
Well, I mean, when it works, I guess.
I didn't draw it today, but
Oh.
I'm sure it would come up.
Have you ever resolved it in a post-game 1 scenario?
I have not,
Oh.
unfortunately.
It will be funny when it comes up.
Yes, it will.
But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you, Andrew, for this profile. It's me, it's that DMD, and your boy's out.
Didn't even get to bronze.